Here's what I love. I love lazy, profound skincare. Take one pad, one swipe across your skin. It's cleansing, it's exfoliating, and it's leaving behind these incredible ingredients. This is the way to transform your skin and to do it in the easiest way. One time a year, literally one time in 2025, this is the only time we're gonna do a Today Special on a product that's over 52 million pads sold. Here at HSN, this is the #1 Dr. Paul Nassif item out there. One of these containers has 60 of the pads. So this is 60 days worth. One of these, if you went to hsn.com right now, it's $46.95. Customer pick, everybody loves it, everybody's paid it. If I said the Today Special's $45 for this container, that would be a sell. If I said I'm gonna do 2 containers, this is better than a buy one, get one. No. One time a year, my friends. We're gonna do 3 60-count containers, getting up to over $140. Literally the lowest price we have ever done. You cannot buy 160 count of these for this price. Free shipping. There is auto ship available. You have to put it on auto ship. The man, when we say knowing skin, he knows the depths of the skin. Around the world, people go to him. He is one of those people that wants you to have transformative skin every single day. Dr. Paul Nassif.
Oh, it's great to see you.
And listen, this has been the product that people will not live without, because I think it's just the easiest thing to do for your skin.
Yeah, we have millions of these across the globe, by the way. But I do have one correction.
Okay.
You said the auto ship is available. It is. But, you know, we all know what's happening in the world, so we're not able to do the normal auto ship.
Yes.
So it's going to run out probably this morning sometime. It's very limited.
Very limited.
And we're never going to do this value again, ever. This is it.
So okay, auto ship is my most limited in both, by the way. So you have the OG and you have the Gentle. There is auto ship in both. That will be the early sellout, and then we do have single ship available. Now, between the OG and the Gentle, explain how do I choose? Absolutely.
Okay, so what you're going to look at on the screen is, listen, if you know you do not have sensitivity to salicylic acid, I want you to use the OG because my favorite, what we call the triple blend of lactic, salicylic, and glycolic. Those 3 acids are really the ones that are the main powerhouse ingredients with the bakuchiol, which is a gentler form of retinol, vitamin C, which is that brightener, and ectoin, which is a hydrator. Now, this is replaced with the Gentle, with the fruit acid complex. Now, the fruit acid complex is just as effective. And by the way, you can use these around the eye. Obviously, don't get them in your eye. As a matter of fact, you know, one of the new things we're doing with these now is for milia. So milia, the little white bumps that we're getting the keratin, the skin actually getting underneath the lower eyelid. And by the way, I just jumped to that. We're going to go through the animation in a minute of what they do. But a lot of the folks, what they do is they have to go to the dermatologist and kind of get those things extracted. But now if you start using these regularly, I love using these twice a day, by the way, right after the shower, after the gentle cleanser, and then right when I get home. It's going to prevent those little milia build up, or it makes them easier to remove once you start using them.
And I'll tell you, back of your hand, you'll start by the way, look how big the pad is that you're getting. And I always go to the back of the hand. I washed my hand right before I came out here, and I always do it. And there is always dirt. There is always something that we'll find. Never fails. Never fails.
It's funny is the reason why what's so great about these is, and you're going to watch this animation here, I'm going to go through what they do, but it exfoliates and cleanses, but it's also then infusing simultaneously all that good. Remember, don't wash this off. So everyone, first of all, let's talk about these detox pads. Really, swipe and glow is the real, I love using that little phrase there. So #1, exfoliate dead skin cells. And cleaning the skin from residual makeup, debris, sunscreen, sweat, whatever it is, 108% better than soap and water. Then it pulls everything out of those pores. And we'll show you a clinical study where that works. Once it does that, the pores get smaller, texture better. It softens the look of fine lines and wrinkles, helps firm the appearance of the skin. It actually evens out your skin tone, especially with the vitamin C And in addition to that, it hydrates. And what we'll do is when we talk about that 108% right there on your screen.
Which is wild.
You know, I'm gonna pop over to our little telestrator here. And this is where we have the clinical study. So you're gonna see this up, good, you see it on the screen behind me. Now this is very thick fluorescent makeup, right? Now, if you use conventional soap, this is what's left, and let's talk about this for 1 minute. This is what's left in your pores as compared to a detox pad, which doesn't, actually we'll put a spotlight right over it. There's a little cute little spotlight. Now, what you're looking at is pores that are cleaned. They're actually extracting everything. So if you think about it, when you put on any product on your face, you need to prep the face first. So for example, one, you're putting on, let's say my Hydro Screen. Okay, how effective is it gonna be?
Right, because it's all...
Okay, it's sitting on top of dead skin cells, clogged pores, right? Number one. Two, when we do surgery, and this is all this got started with the med spa, and my pre-surgical patients had a pre and post-surgical regimen. Matter of fact, they get a bag with this, the cleanser, and the Hydro Screen. A month before, with instructions of how to use it. Again, you're exfoliating, you're detoxifying, getting the skin ready, especially also post-operatively. So that's what's happening with this. And it's something, so when you're getting all your products to work better, you're cleansing, exfoliating, using anti-aging on your face. And while you pull that out and show everyone, I'm gonna go walk over
to
and
the
we're
girls.
gonna do a little live demonstration.
Well, I wanna show you from the top, one pad, when we're talking about all that proprietary, look at how much is coming out of this one pad. Look at my hand. It's dripping with that proprietary complex. This is the only place that you can get this. And listen, I say I love a lazy regimen. That one swipe, I am exfoliating, I am cleansing, I'm addressing the tone, I am addressing fine lines, wrinkles, and I don't even blink an eye. I come out here, I'm not even looking. I do this, I guarantee I'm gonna get something off the back of my hand, and I just washed my hand. One time a year. So we did this one time in 2024. Today's the day we're doing it in 2025. 60 count, 60 count, 60 count. All of these together are $46, $46, $46, not today. You are taking $96 off. We will ship it to you for free, whether it's sweat, it's makeup, it's sunscreen, it's dirt, it's the air, doctor, right? It's just like the things that kind of, as environmental as it is, we gotta get rid of that stuff.
Yeah, it's the oxidation, you know, and that's where there's even antioxidants in here. And again, it's these free radical aggressors that destroy the skin. All right, now, Donna, go ahead and give us your little 411. But remember, I want you to explain also this demo. So this is a live demonstration we're doing on air.
Absolutely. I'm going to take a regular makeup wipe that I thought was doing a very good job cleaning my face every night. I'm going to scrub, scrub, scrub with a regular makeup wipe, thinking and hoping that I'm going to get all the makeup off my face. And you can see how hard I'm scrubbing. This isn't the most gentle wipe that you can use, but you know, it's what I always used. And it looks like I did a good job. It looks like it did a good job and got all the makeup off. I'm going to take a detox pad and go over the exact same area that I just went over, and you're going to see just how much makeup is left behind. When you think that with soap and water or a regular makeup wipe or whatever you're doing to clean your face, you think you're doing a good job until you go over it with a detox pad and you see, oh my gosh, is that what is left on my skin? And it is. The detox pad takes all the dirt, all the gunk, all the day off your skin, and it leaves behind skin care, a treatment. It gently exfoliates, it makes the texture of my skin better, I feel like it's more hydrated, and now my skin is ready for my Hydro Screen and my serums and all of the other Dr. Nassif products that I use that are doing an amazing job on my skin. But it starts with a detox pad.
I mean, I will tell you something as we mentioned about using these, is that for all of you out there, first of all, I love using these twice a day. Right after I get out of the shower, I'm using that cleanser, which we'll go through in a few minutes. I'm using this as the first treatment. And again, I layer Nassif MD, but the detox pads really are where they start. Now, you're using Now, Kelly's using the gentle?
I'm using the gentle, and that just works best for my skin. I'm gonna show you that the same demonstration will work on my skin with the gentle. So here's a regular makeup wipe. I'm gonna do exactly what Donna did and try to get all of that makeup off. But this makeup is just kind of a representation of other things underneath, like the dirt, the oil, the sweat, all of the things that you carry with you throughout the day, at the gym, wherever. You know, I think I'm doing a good job getting that off. I'm gonna take a brand new detox pad, and I'm gonna go over that same area that I just did. Whoops, I got two of them there. Same area, and you're gonna see that there is still so much left behind that the makeup wipe or the soap and water aren't doing.
Look at that.
You saw it in the video, and now you can see it in real life exactly
Look at
what
that.
you're doing.
And that's kind of what I was saying at the beginning about, I washed my hands before I came out here. Soap, water, washed my hands, you know, tinkled, washed my hands. I have no qualms of coming out here and doing a detox pad on my hand, and I know it will still find stuff on my skin. I learned from Amy Morrison many years ago, a clean pore is an invisible pore. If you're like, I don't know, do my pores have stuff in it? Can you see your pores? That's what happens. They become enlarged. They're filled with the junk. You're like, I don't wear makeup. Do you put anything on your skin? Do you put sunscreen? Do you sweat? It is all adding onto your face. The #1 Dr. Nassif product is right here. And people buy for $46, 160 count, day in, day out, customer pick. Everybody loves it. All we've done is taken a $46 container, given it to you for $45, and we are gifting you 2 full-size 60 counts. So auto ship is available. I will tell you my gentle auto ship is down to about 160 left. 160 humans can get that gentle in auto ship. Now, if you're like, do I get gentle, do I get OG? You'll know if you need the gentle. I would say 80% of people end up getting just the original, and you'll know, right? Free shipping, stock up. Auto ship will sell out early on the day. And I said you were a customer pick, doctor. I know you read the reviews. Just so many, like my son loves them. I can't live without them. And we just review after just hundreds and hundreds of reviews.
You know, I mean, that's what you know when a product is effective, when you get all those 5-star reviews. Speaking of reviews, and actually our customers, so what I want to mention to all of you is some extra additional uses that we've been hearing about. And so when we hear about tech neck, for example, tech neck, you know, and also I've learned recently that there's some micropores, you know, in the décolleté area right here. And so now we're treating the neck and the décolleté, and especially we're seeing more radiance. Because remember, this area is damaged easier. There's not a lot of what we call fibroblasts for healing. So besides the face, neck and deck, another great way we've heard about. Shoulders and back knee. We've actually heard some of our customers love using it, especially because of the salicylic acid in that area. Back of the arm, sometimes you might get those little bumps, you know, called keratosis pilaris, and now they're saying that that softens some of this area. We're also hearing about underneath the arms. Now remember, you have the buildup of dead skin cells. Some folks are saying, well, when you move that, you're getting some of that bacteria, getting actually that decreased odor. We're hearing it now on the top of the hands. So for radiance, you know, remember, the hands really show your age. So if we can prep the hands, more radiance, get it to glow, and actually then you use your Hydra Screen, for example. Last, also we heard, which is really cool, top of the knees, and actually the bottom of the feet, those rough patches, calluses get softer and smoother. So these are some ways, after you talked about those reviews, our customers tell us where they're getting success in addition to the standard face.
Well, isn't that one of those, you go like this and you go, wait a minute, does it work here, does it work there? All the hosts use it, you know that, doctor. We all use this. Lots of makeup, lots of TV makeup, right, Emily? We have lots of makeup, all of that's on there. If I washed, makeup wiped, did 3 steps, and I then did the makeup, this detox pad, I could still find stuff on there. You know
that's absolutely.
Is
I
everybody
just had
saying
to pop in real fast because our friends, they're really active on the chat. We love them. They're even more active right now talking about these pads.
Everybody loves them.
They love them. And also, Dawn just wanted to say you look very handsome today.
Oh.
Thank you, Dawn.
Thank you.
I'm out.
Appreciate that.
That's all I wanted to say.
Bye.
He does. He does. And this is what I would say. If men, women, ages, teens, grandma, grandpa, everybody wants to use this, it's one of those, and I am a admitted functional lazy person, right? If you said I need to give you 10 steps to 1 exfoliate, 1 to cleanse, 1 to address the tone, 1 to, I'm out. I'm already out. It's 1 pad. 1 pad, 1 swipe, 1 swipe. I'm exfoliating, I'm cleansing, I'm taking out all of that stuff, and it's leaving behind. Please don't wash this off. Remember the pads back in the day when we were, I mean, maybe not you, but me, when I was younger, and then my skin would feel real tight.
Oh yeah, it does
and
make
like
it tight.
gray.
Well, also you're dehydrating your skin.
That's what it was
doing. And you're
doing.
changing the pH. And
we
you don't want
never
to do
knew.
that. Remember, you don't want to change that natural biome. The cleanser and the detox pads don't do that. And remember, there's Ectoin in here. Ectoin's a hydrator.
Yeah.
And one thing, again, as I want to tell you is that these are, especially if you're lazy, and
Yeah.
I got to tell you, my kids and I don't really want to wash our face, especially at night, but using a pad. We have them in every bedroom in the house, in the bathrooms.
Yep.
Okay, we have them everywhere, at work, in the kitchen, and the reason why is everyone, especially going to the gym, you know, when you go to the gym, right when you finish with the gym, like for example, my wife took me to a boot camp the other day, and I was pouring out sweat or doing the Stairmaster. You know, when you're done, you get in your bag and use one of these, and you just feel so good.
It feels like
this is
you've, like,
before you go
refreshed.
home and shower,
Yes.
and you just soak it. It's great to use them. So it's really all ages, all skin types.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, twice a day.
I would say if you do have like a teen that's kind of getting into like, this is perfect for them, because every parent I know of a teen, they're like, they don't shower, they barely brush their teeth. Like getting a teen to do hygiene is really hard. Amy always talks about her son never showers. This they can do, it's super easy, right? This is what I will say. I want you to put your Today Special into your cart. Whether it's auto ship, you're stocking up on single ship, whatever it is that you're doing, Gentle or OG, but do not check out yet, because you're gonna save $96 on your Today Special, and the cleanser that the doctor was referring to, he also put that on sale. So once you add in the 24 ounce of the Gentle cleanser, you'll see it go from $80 down to $45 for you, but only if you're getting the Today Special with it. We're shipping everything for free though. So if I add in the bonus buy, where do I add that into my routine?
Okay, so in the shower. You're going to use that, and we're going to go through that. I think we might have a minute or two.
Yep,
we do.
yep.
Okay, after that, because I want to go through the animation with this.
Yeah.
You're going to use that first half pump in the shower.
Okay.
Okay, because that's where I use it, or in your hands in the kitchen.
Okay.
So get one both places, because don't use the sanitizers. So we'll get through that. Don't use the sanitizers. That's really, listen, it really dries out your hands.
It really
changes
does.
the pH. It does a lot of crazy things. You know, even though you need them once in a while. But all right, detox pads.
Yep.
Let me just tell you, I want to run through my animation with you and tell you what they do.
Yep.
First of all, it's really swipe and glow. You can use these with any skincare line to make that product you're going to put on your face work that much better. Or if you don't even use skincare, you can just use this because of its anti-aging. #1 exfoliation of dead skin cells. It accumulates daily on your skin. Again, face, neck, top of your hands, your knees, top of your feet, wherever you want to use them. Removes debris and makeup 108% better than soap and water. Goes in those pores, it extracts all the gunk, all the sweat, the makeup, sunscreen, the day from your skin. Then the pores, again, you want beautiful texture.
Yeah.
And what that means is small pores, small pores. And now here's the anti-aging, especially, you know, when we talk about the bakuchiol. Bakuchiol helps decrease the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. It helps firm the appearance of the skin. It helps with the skin tone. So basically it does everything. And when you're doing that, what it's doing with our triple acid, which is lactic, salicylic, glycolic. And then with bakuchiol and vitamin C, we're evening out the skin tone. We're doing absolutely everything. Now, about the two, the difference, the differentiation between the OG, the original, has that complex that I just was talking to you about. However, if you know you are sensitive to salicylic acid, then you're going to try just as effective. It's replaced with the fruit acid complex, the Gentle.
I only have about 100 left in auto ship and Gentle. That will be a sellout within moments. So if you need the Gentle in auto ship, I would make sure that you secure it before you move on anywhere else in the day. We do have the single ship in the Gentle. The auto ship in the original, also very limited, also will be an early sellout on the day. And I think the people that already love this are doing auto ship because they know this happens one time a year. If you're like, I'll get it in August, I'll do this in, nope, this is it. 2026, we'll do this again. We'll stand here, and one time a year. It is the stock up day, it is the auto ship day, but even last year, 2024, we didn't do this price.
Yeah, and
this is the lowest price.
This is the lowest price, and we're not going to do that for 2026.
We're not going to do 2026?
Yeah, we will, but not at this price.
Yeah.
And I don't know about the auto ship. We'll have to wait and see how the world is at that point.
Okay, I want to show you again. Each pad drenched with the yumminess. Look at my hair. Look at, don't wash this off.
That's
this is
right.
the goodness, my friends. Every pad, top pad, drenched. So we're doing 60, 60, 60. We're gonna get this on.